What do you know about debt?
Debt is not something that I encourage, but somehow is a necessary evil that you shouldn't go in too much into if you have the willpower. And it's something I won't advise anybody to start up with, especially when you're just starting up a business. You shouldn't even think about debts because it cripples your business. It cripples your business. Before you think of paying back what you've borrowed, paying back the interest, and then recuperating from that debt takes a longer time than you think.
For me, borrowing is not so much of a good idea except if it's necessary. Yes, okay, maybe you have a business you want to invest in and you don't have enough capital, and you feel if you take a loan, you can be able to invest in the business with it. And for you to invest in a business using a loan, you must be very sure that that business can pay off the loan in the duration you were able to collect the loan. But if you discover the business you want to invest the loan in, you won't be able to pay up during that duration. There is going for a loan.
Oh, I don't like borrowing. Anything concern borrowing in my hand no day because I am scared of it.
What do you think about these loan apps? Do you think it has done more harm than good to the average Nigerian? Just share your thoughts on that.
Okay, I think it's doing a lot of harm that we're not aware of because the interest rate is killing. They put it on and then it seems as if it's easy. You just press one or two buttons, put in your name, and then you have the money. It's not like that. To talk of the embarrassment it gives people when you fail to pay. Have you seen anyone fail to pay on those apps? I've had a lot of my friends who their pictures have gone viral just because they couldn't meet up to paying at that stipulated time. When you want to borrow money, you're easy to put in date, I'll pay back. But circumstances you cannot help will happen. And then the disgrace, the thing. Naturally, I won't give anybody any advice to go for loan. Don't even take loan. It's really not a very good thing. Even our major banks that are trying to paint it as if it's the best, I'm not sure it's the best. Just start as little as you can, and then gradually you grow. So you might not grow as fast as you think you will grow, but with the help of God, you will grow. The business will grow. It will go through amid the tears, the blood, and everything, but it will eventually grow. Loan for me is a no-no.
Well, for me, I would say it's on the average. Yes, if I'm to scale it, I would say it's on the scale of 60 to 100.
So 60 being what?
Being that it has done 60% good,
Okay.
and then 40% harm to the public. Yes. Why I say 60% good is because initially when it started, the interest rate wasn't very high. You understand? So you can go into a loan app, collect an amount of money, and because the interest rate is not so high, within that period you can pay up. But these days the interest rate is so high that if you collect a loan from the loan app, you discover that you find it very difficult to pay up the loan and even the interest rate before the period elapses, which makes it not so good anymore. You understand? That's why I say I can give it on the scale of 60 to 40%.
Yes, I have seen many people that borrow money and the thing goes wrong because sometimes they will face some challenges in life. The money will lose. So I prepare just to be struggling of my own and have my own.
So if you would give one advice to your fellow business persons, what would you advise them about taking loans?
I would say they shouldn't. If you have a family that can uplift you, that can invest in your business, that can put a little bit of money that, okay, I'll borrow you 200, I'll borrow you 500, pay at your own time. But then you will now, as a person, strategize how you will pay back that person so that you don't fall the hand of that person. You know how you pay back. But generally, they shouldn't go for a loan. The stress attached to it is not just worth it.
Right.
Basically, I would advise, if it's not very necessary, going for loan, going for debt is really not it. Because one, the interest rate is high. Two, if you are not careful, the way the economy is paying up is very, very difficult.
That's right.
You understand? And you have to now look for how to render services to get money to be able to clear off a debt that has been there.
The problem is that people used to borrow money thinking about business it easy. If you don't have any talented of business, I see nothing for you to borrow money, because you can't maintain it. You need to keep on struggling. Just where you are, stay at your level.
All right, guys, this is word from the street on debt and borrowing. Avoid borrowing at all costs.